Randy with Top Rope Belts with you here again today. Looking at our newest television title. Make fewer and fewer of these TV belts, but we really enjoy doing them. With the way multimedia has taken over the world, to make an individual television title is kind of an odd cat these days, but PWX has made it onto television. They're on the CW down in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, got to have a television title. So let's check this out, starting with the leatherwork. There's the TRB stamp. Nice tight pattern in the female snap box. Just look at that tooling on that belt, man. That is just sharp and crisp. This is leatherwork is done by Scott. And we're opening it up into the first side plate. PWX television champion. Got a lot of nice textures in there going on. Don't need a lot of paint, so the whole belt is like that basically. And we'll scan over there. Oh, I already see my bald head again. And here's the sister side plate. Basically just like the other side plate, except this one shows the Pro Wrestling International logo. Pro Wrestling International, of course, is the governing body that PWX belongs to. It's one of the fastest growing governing bodies in the world. It does have a global reach. I expect it to be a big player in the world of professional wrestling in the near future. Let's check out the male snap box. Again, nice tight pattern in there. Not really sure what to call that, but really like it quite a bit. There you can see the leatherwork opening up into the snap box, and instead of the traditional scallop tooling, we've got the little cross hatches there. Kind of gives you the idea of it actually being stitched all around, which is pretty cool. A lot of the old school belts were stitched, and this has a very much of an old school feel to it. This design was done by Jesse Justice. Yes, that is his real name. Sound like a ring name, I know. PWX had requested something old school, and so we threw around the ideas of television stations and satellite dishes and TV sets and all the stuff you traditionally think of. The more you study this design, you'll see the thought behind it. The main plate and the side plates, for that matter, are basically old-timey television sets, and the little buttons on the end of the banners are the tuning buttons, and you've got the lightning strikes above and below to represent the broadcast signal, and then the lines going across the TV screen. So just a very thoughtful effect. Now, if I can expand on that a little bit, Jesse's original vision was to have antenna coming up through here, add some big buttons down here that were not on the main plate as the tuner buttons, kind of like the old Mid-South North American title, but we decided to make it a little bit less obvious that we're going for a TV look and just leave it up to the imagination, but really pleased with the final effect. As you can see, that thing is like a mirror. I know you saw my head floating in there a while ago, and just our nickel plating is just like perfect. So just another example of what we can do. All you have to do is ask. We can do anything from old school to innovative stuff that hadn't even been thought of yet. So, all right, if you like this one, tell your friends about us, share the page, subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and of course visit us on topropebelts.com. Top Rope Belts, tradition and innovation.